Welcome to our channel. Today, first up, we are diving deep into a fascinating and highly sought-after gem in the world of coin collecting. The Australia 20 cents 1999, with a stunning grey layer in very fine condition. Whether you are a seasoned numismatist or just getting started in the hobby, this video is your ultimate guide to understanding why this particular coin is making waves in the collector's market today. So, sit back, relax, and get ready to discover the hidden value of a coin you might just have tucked away. Let's begin with the history and background of this remarkable coin. The 20-cent piece has been a staple in Australian currency since its introduction in 1966, following decimalisation. Over the decades, various mintings have brought unique and collectible versions to light, but the 1999 edition stands out for a number of reasons. This was a year that didn't carry any major commemorative releases for the 20-cent coin, making standard issues appear fairly common at first glance. However, over time, collectors began noticing subtle but important differences that would later define its collectible value, especially versions that emerged with a distinctive grey layer and specific striking anomalies. These coins, once overlooked, have now become hot items in the numismatic world. What truly sets the 1999 Australia 20-cent grey-layered coin apart is its unique appearance and the fine quality it retains. The grey layer gives it a distinctive patina, not often seen on other coins from that year. In very fine condition, the coin maintains much of its original detail while showing just enough circulation to tell a story. The iconic image of the platypus on the reverse is clear and strong, and Queen Elizabeth II's portrait on the obverse is still well defined. This particular blend of visual appeal, historical context, and preservation makes it a standout piece. The craftsmanship, metal composition, and even the striking technique used during its minting year all contribute to its uniqueness. As for rarity and condition, the 1999 Australia 20-cent coin with a grey layer in very fine condition is not just a common find. It has become increasingly scarce as collectors and investors snatch them up, recognizing their growing value and significance. Coins in very fine condition are especially desirable as they strike the perfect balance between affordability and preservation. This makes them not only a smart investment for seasoned collectors, but also an exciting and accessible opportunity for new enthusiasts. The rarity of the grey layer variant adds an exclusive element, boosting demand significantly in the collector's market. Now, let us talk numbers. In today's market, this coin is commanding impressive prices, especially during live auctions and online collectible marketplaces. Depending on the exact condition, provenance, and buyer demand, the Australia 20 cents 1999 grey layer coin in very fine condition can fetch a value far beyond its face. In some auctions, it has been seen trading in the range of $98,000, with the upper end being influenced by bidding wars among passionate collectors. With demand consistently rising and supply becoming limited, the value of this coin is only expected to appreciate further over time. For those interested in collecting or even investing in this exceptional coin, here are some valuable tips. Always look for coins that maintain clear details, especially around the edges and main design elements. Keep them stored properly to preserve their quality. Coin sleeves or display cases work best. It is also wise to stay updated on auction trends and connect with reputable numismatic communities or dealers to spot good buying opportunities. Authenticity is key, so make sure any purchase is verified and, when possible, accompanied by certification. In conclusion, the Australia 20 cents 1999 grey layer coin in very fine condition is more than just pocket change. It is a hidden treasure with growing demand and remarkable investment potential. Its historical significance, unique features, and increasing rarity make it a must-have for collectors and a true standout in any coin collection. If you come across one of these coins, hold on to it. You may be holding a small fortune in your hands. Next up, we are diving into an absolute gem in the world of numismatics, the 1981 Australia 20 cents coin in stunning silver shine and very fine condition. Whether you are a seasoned collector or someone just discovering the thrill of rare currency. This coin is a dazzling piece of Australian history that deserves your full attention. Let us start with a bit of background. The 20-cent coin has been an integral part of Australia's decimal currency system since its introduction in 1966. However, the 1981 issue holds a special place in collectors' hearts. This was a year of high production, but it also came with interesting variations and minting specifics. Some coins were minted in Canada, others in Wales, and a portion in Australia itself, creating a level of intrigue and distinction for numismatists worldwide. The version we are focusing on today stands out for its brilliant silver-like shine and impeccable preservation, a combination that is not easily found. What makes this coin truly unique is its iconic design featuring the Australian platypus, beautifully gliding through the water. The detailing is exquisite, even more so in the coins that have retained their original luster and clarity. On the obverse, we see the regal portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin, a timeless touch that marks the era with class and elegance. When you come across a coin with that shimmering silver finish and all its fine details, crisp and clear, you know you are holding on to something extraordinary. Now, when it comes to rarity and condition, the 1981 Australia 20-cent coin, in very fine or better condition, especially with a silver-like brilliance, is in growing demand among collectors. Most coins from that era have dulled over time due to circulation and handling, but finding one with a gleaming surface and minimal wear is like striking gold. It signals that the coin has been well preserved, possibly uncirculated or lightly handled, a dream scenario for collectors aiming to add value and prestige to their collection. Let us talk numbers. In today's auction markets, this particular coin, the 1981 Australian 20-cent, in very fine condition, with that eye-catching silver shine, can fetch impressive figures. Depending on the mint origin and overall appeal, these coins are being valued $110,000 or even more in some premium cases. With interest in collectible Australian currency on the rise globally, the value is only expected to appreciate as availability of high-condition coins continues to drop. If you are a collector or planning to become one, here are some quick insights. Always look for coins with minimal scratches, sharp details on both sides, and that distinctive silver glow. Store your coins properly to preserve their value. Use protective sleeves or coin capsules. Consider getting your coin professionally graded for maximum credibility in the resale market. Most importantly, stay updated with current auctions and trends. The market is hot, and opportunities to profit are very real. To wrap it up, the 1981 Australia 20-cent silver shine coin in very fine condition is not just a piece of currency, it is a piece of history, art, and opportunity. With its unique features, rising rarity, and surging market value, this coin is a shining example of how something small can hold immense worth. Whether you already own one or are on the hunt, now is the perfect time to appreciate and invest in this remarkable collectible. Next up, we take a deep dive into one of Australia's most fascinating and valuable coins in the collector's market, the 1967 Australian 20-cent coin, with light grey dots in very fine condition. If you are a numismatic enthusiast, or just someone curious about rare treasures hiding in everyday currency, you are in for a real treat. Make sure to stay with us till the end, because this coin is making waves in the collector's world, and its current market value might just surprise you. Let us begin with a little history and background. The Australian 20-cent coin was first introduced in 1966 as part of the country's transition to decimal currency. However, the 1967 version of the coin carries a unique place in numismatic history. Featuring the elegant platypus design by the renowned artist Stuart Devlin, this coin not only represents a significant moment in Australian minting, but also stands as a beautiful example of artistic and national identity combined. The 1967 edition, although struck in large numbers, has seen many of its pieces worn down or lost over the years, making the well-preserved examples even more special today. What sets the 1967 Australia 20-cent coin with light grey dots apart is its distinctive appearance and subtle minting characteristics. that collectors absolutely love. The light grey dots, which can be found subtly appearing on the coin's surface, especially under certain lighting or magnification, are seen as minting quirks or signs of aging that add authenticity and charm. When a coin like this survives in very fine condition, with all its design details crisp and clear, and minimal wear on high points, it becomes a prized collectible. The coin's smooth edges, defined platypus detail, and these light grey dot markings create a unique combination that few other coins can match. Now let's talk rarity and collector demand. While many 20-cent coins were minted in 1967, only a limited number have survived in such impressive condition, especially showing the light grey dots pattern that collectors are increasingly recognizing as a marker of uniqueness. As more enthusiasts and investors turn their attention to rare coins, the demand for such specific traits and quality conditions has skyrocketed. This has led to a surge in the coin's value at auctions and private sales, with collectors eagerly competing to get their hands on one of these precious pieces. Coins in very fine condition, particularly those with these unique features, are now seen as smart investments with strong appreciation potential. When it comes to current market value, the 1967 Australian 20-cent coin with light grey dots in very fine condition is attracting impressive offers. In today's active numismatic market, these coins are valued significantly higher than their face value, with some selling anywhere from $170,000 or more, depending on the coin's condition and specific features. For coins with certified grading, or those featured in reputable auctions, the value can climb even higher. This is not just a collector's item, it is a small treasure that holds growing financial worth. For those interested in collecting or investing, here are some tips. Always look for coins that have sharp detail and minimal signs of damage or wear. Store your coins in protective holders to maintain their quality and value over time. And most importantly, learn to recognize unique features like the light grey dots that can set your coin apart in the market. It is also wise to stay updated on market trends and join coin collecting communities, as these can help you identify buying opportunities and get your hands on undervalued gems before prices rise further. In conclusion, the 1967 Australian 20-cent coin with light grey dots in very fine condition is much more than just pocket change. It is a symbol of history, art, and rising value. Whether you are a seasoned collector or a newcomer, this coin is a must-have for your collection. Its unique features, historical significance, and growing market demand make it a standout in the world of rare coins. Don't overlook the hidden treasures in your collection. One of them could be your next big discovery. Next up, we have something truly special to dive into a coin that is stirring up excitement among collectors and investors alike. We are talking about the Australia 20-cent coin from 1978 with a unique silver shade and dot variation found in very fine condition. This is not just any coin, it is a hidden gem that is quickly rising in value and collector interest. So stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you will see exactly why this small piece of history is creating such a big wave in the numismatic market today. The Australian 20-cent coin was first introduced in 1966, the year Australia switched to decimal currency. Designed by Stuart Devlin, who was the official goldsmith and jeweller to Queen Elizabeth II, the coin quickly became a staple of everyday Australian currency. However, as the years went by, certain mintings stood out due to subtle variations and production anomalies. The 1978 edition might seem ordinary at first glance, but under the right light and with a trained eye, its silver shade finish and mysterious dot features make it anything but common. This coin reflects a moment in Australia's minting history when precision, uniqueness, and design intersected perfectly, making it a real treasure for today's collectors. What truly makes the 1978 Australia 20-cent coin stand out is its unique silver shade tone and the presence of dot markings, features that are not present in the majority of coins from the same year. These dots, often referred to by collectors as minting anomalies or rare markers, add a layer of intrigue and authenticity that drives demand sky high. Combined with its slightly lighter silver tone compared to standard nickel coins, it gives off an appealing aesthetic that captures both the eye and the imagination. When preserved in very fine condition, these features become even more prominent, enhancing the coin's appeal and collectible status. This is not just currency, it is a canvas of minting artistry. Rarity is everything in the world of coin collecting, and this 1978 silver shade dot variation is becoming harder to find each day, especially in very fine condition. Many coins from circulation show heavy wear, but finding one with minimal scratches, visible design details, and that distinctive silver glow is like striking gold. This coin's condition elevates its desirability, placing it at the top of collector wish lists. Collectors know that a coin in very fine or higher grade with these rare features can dramatically increase in value over time, and the 1978 Australia 20-cent coin is a prime example of that rising demand. As word spreads in collector circles and auctions, it is becoming clear this coin is a must-have. Now let us talk numbers. The market has recently seen a surge in the value of this exact coin type. Depending on the condition and visibility of the unique features, the 1978 Australia 20-cent silver shade dots coin in very fine condition can fetch anywhere $155,000, especially when listed in online auctions or specialty numismatic markets. In some cases, collectors have paid premium prices just to secure one with strong eye appeal and authentic variation traits. With the collector community growing and rare coin values steadily rising, this coin is being viewed not only as a collectible, but also as a smart investment opportunity. If you are looking to add this stunning coin to your collection, here are a few smart moves. First, always verify the silver tone and check for the dot features. These are the hallmarks of this rare variation. Make sure the coin is in at least very fine condition or better. Look for clean surfaces, sharp edges on the platypus design, and minimal wear on the Queen's portrait. Store it safely in a protective sleeve to maintain its current state. And finally, do not hesitate to invest in a professional appraisal or grading if you believe your coin holds these special traits. It could significantly boost its market value and recognition in auctions. To wrap it up, the 1978 Australia 20-cent silver shade dots coin in very fine condition is more than just a piece of currency. It is a collectible with historical value, unique design traits, and growing market demand. Its rarity, combined with its eye-catching features and increasing value, make it a standout in the world of numismatics. Whether you are a seasoned collector or just starting out, this coin is a remarkable addition that promises both pride and potential profit. Next up, we have got something truly exciting for you, a deep dive into one of Australia's most talked about and sought after vintage coins. The legendary 1968 Australian 20-cent coin with those mysterious and captivating brown dots, especially in very fine condition. If you have come across this coin, or you are lucky enough to own one, you might be sitting on a small treasure. So, stay tuned as we uncover the fascinating history, unique features, collector demand, and current market value of this iconic piece of numismatic beauty. Let us begin with a bit of history and background. The 20-cent coin was first introduced into Australia's currency system in 1966 when the country transitioned to decimal currency. Just 2 years later, in 1968, a special mintage of the coin was released that would go on to capture the attention of collectors for decades. Made from cupronickel, the coin features the iconic image of the platypus designed by Stuart Devlin, a master craftsman whose designs still impress collectors today. But what truly sets the 1968 version apart is not just its craftsmanship or error, it is the appearance of those rare and intriguing brown dots that naturally develop over time, especially under certain storage or environmental conditions. These dots add a unique character to the coin, making each piece slightly different and even more appealing to collectors. Now, what makes this coin truly stand out? It is all about those unique features. The brown dots often seen near the Queen's portrait or on the field of the coin are not flaws, but rather natural toning that occurs over time. Many collectors consider this toning a mark of authenticity and age, similar to patina on ancient coins. When found in very fine condition, the detail on both the obverse and reverse is sharp, the surfaces retain their integrity, and the toning enhances the vintage appeal rather than detracting from it. The 1968 coin also holds significance because it was part of a relatively lower mintage compared to other years, increasing its desirability even further. Collectors around the globe are continuously searching for this coin, especially in very fine or better condition, and with the unique brown toning, demand only skyrockets. Rarity and condition are everything in the world of coin collecting. While many 1968 Australia 20-cent coins exist, only a small number maintain the level of preservation and aesthetic character that very fine condition pieces with brown toning possess. These are the ones that seasoned collectors chase and newer collectors dream of finding. So what is the coin worth today? The current market value for a 1968 Australian 20-cent coin, in very fine condition, especially one with the brown dot toning, has been steadily increasing. In recent auctions and collector markets, prices have ranged anywhere from $165,000, depending on the strength of the toning, sharpness of the strike, and overall eye appeal. Some exceptional pieces have even been listed for higher values in international markets, where demand from global collectors adds to its prestige. The market is hot right now for vintage Australian currency, and this coin is riding that wave in full force. For those of you looking to enter the market or already building your collection, here are a few tips to maximize your experience. First, always verify the coin's authenticity and ensure it is graded or at least evaluated by a professional if you are making a significant purchase. Keep your coins in a dry, stable environment to preserve their condition, especially the delicate toning that adds so much charm. Watch out for cleaned or altered coins, as originality is key in maintaining value. And finally, stay informed. The value of these coins is only expected to rise, especially as more collectors recognize their historical and aesthetic significance. In conclusion, the 1968 Australian 20-cent coin with brown dots in very fine condition is more than just currency. It is a piece of Australia's numismatic heritage, a collector's gem, and a potential investment with growing value. Whether you are a seasoned collector or just starting out, this coin is a must-have in any serious collection. Its beauty, rarity, and rising demand make it a shining star in the world of coin collecting. Next up, we are diving deep into the incredible value and fascinating story behind a seemingly ordinary yet highly sought-after coin, the Australian 1966 Australia 20-cent coin with brown dots in very fine condition. If you are holding on to one of these or come across one, you might just be sitting on a valuable piece of history. So stay tuned as we explore everything that makes this coin a hot topic in today's collector market. The 1966 Australia 20-cent coin was introduced as part of Australia's decimal currency system, which marked a significant shift in the country's financial history. This particular coin features the iconic image of a platypus designed by Stuart Devlin, the renowned Australian artist and goldsmith. It was struck in large numbers at the time, but over the decades, certain variations and conditions have turned some of these coins into rare collectibles. One of the most interesting varieties is the version showing distinct brown dots, which has intrigued collectors and elevated its status in the coin community. What sets the 1966 Australia 20-cent coin apart, especially the ones with brown dots, is its distinctive toning caused by age and environmental exposure. These natural markings not only add character, but are also seen as a desirable patina by serious collectors. The coin's size, weight, and unique design of the graceful platypus swimming through the water give it aesthetic appeal, while the edge milling and original minting process from 1966 add layers of historical value. The brown dot variation is particularly fascinating because it distinguishes the coin from others of the same year, giving it both visual uniqueness and collectible appeal. While millions of these coins were originally minted, finding one today in very fine condition, especially with visible brown dots, is a rarity. Over time, Many coins have been circulated and worn down, lost, or damaged, which makes well-preserved examples incredibly valuable. The demand for this specific variety has been growing steadily among collectors who recognize the scarcity and the premium that comes with coins that show distinct aging patterns while maintaining strong detail and structure. Coins in very fine condition with minimal wear, clean edges, and legible details are at the top of want lists across auction platforms and private sales. Now, let us talk about the exciting part, the value. On today's collector and auction markets, a 1966 Australian 20-cent coin with brown dots in very fine condition can fetch impressive prices. Depending on the clarity of the dotting, the overall tone, and the preservation level, these coins can sell anywhere between $175,000 or more. Some highly attractive examples have gone for even higher prices in heated bidding wars. The coin's increasing rarity and the growing interest from both local and international collectors continue to push its market value upwards, making it a wise item to hold or trade strategically. If you are lucky enough to own one of these treasures, or you are on the hunt for one, there are a few smart steps you can take. Always store your coins in a cool, dry place to maintain their current condition. Use proper holders or coin albums to protect from scratches or corrosion. If you are buying, always deal with reputable sellers or platforms and look closely at photos and condition reports. Don't underestimate the power of provenance. Knowing the history of where a coin came from can sometimes add extra value. And lastly, keep an eye on auction results. The market is dynamic, and values can rise quickly with trends and demand shifts. In conclusion, the Australian 1966 Australia 20-cent coin with brown dots in very fine condition is far more than pocket change. It is a piece of living history, a rare collectible, and a rising star in the coin market. Its unique appearance, rich heritage, and increasing scarcity have made it a prized asset for collectors worldwide. Next up, where we dive into the fascinating world of rare and valuable coins that are making waves in the collector's market today. If you are a numismatics enthusiast, or someone who is just starting to explore the potential of coin collecting, you are in for a treat. In this video, we are spotlighting a coin that is not just beautiful in design, but also skyrocketing in market interest. The Australia 20 cents 1997 Blue Waves coin in very fine condition. This coin is catching serious attention and demand in the collector's market right now, and today we are going to explore everything you need to know about it, from its rich history to its market value today, and why collectors are eager to get their hands on it. The Australia 20-cent coin has been a part of Australian currency since decimalisation in 1966, but the 1997 issue holds a special place in the hearts of collectors. Minted at a time when Australia was continuing to produce high-quality currency with iconic designs, this particular year saw coins that stood out due to their sharp, artistic craftsmanship and consistency. The design features the Australian platypus gliding through water, a symbol of the country's unique wildlife and national identity. The 1997 coin is celebrated not only for its representation of Australian culture, but also for the quality of strike and the specific variations that emerged during this mintage year, such as the distinct blue waves appearance on some examples due to natural toning and age. What truly sets the 1997 Australia 20 cents Blue Waves coin apart are its stunning aesthetic features. The reverse design, created by Stuart Devlin, showcases the platypus surrounded by dynamic ripples of water that collectors refer to as blue waves when they take on a special hue through age and environmental exposure. These wave-like patterns give the coin a shimmering, almost ethereal look, especially in very fine condition or better. In well-preserved specimens, these coins can display a beautiful, eye-catching blue or purplish patina that adds to their mystique and charm. The level of detail in the platypus, the striking depth of the waves, and the luster that shines even decades later make this coin a prized addition to any serious collection. Coins from 1997 are not the most common in high grades today, and the blue waves effect makes this variant significantly rarer and more sought after. In very fine condition, Where the coin maintains clear detail with minimal wear, it becomes highly desirable. Serious collectors are always looking for coins that not only represent historical value, but also visual appeal. And this one delivers both in abundance. The scarcity of visually striking examples, particularly those with that unique toning and minimal circulation damage, has driven up demand. Collectors and dealers alike are constantly on the lookout for these pieces, and listings with well-preserved Blue Waves variants tend to sell quickly at premium prices. The combination of limited availability in high condition and the coin's natural beauty is creating a market where demand continues to outpace supply. As of today, the market value of the 1997 Australia 20 cents Blue Waves coin in very fine condition is seeing a significant rise. Depending on the clarity of the design, the visibility of the toning, and overall preservation, these coins can fetch $105,000, with some exceptionally toned or near uncirculated specimens reaching higher values in private auctions or dedicated coin sales platforms. The increasing interest in Australian numismatic pieces globally has made this coin especially hot in markets beyond Australia, including collectors in the United States, United Kingdom, and Asia, who appreciate its artistic merit and rarity. It is no longer just a piece of spare change. It is an asset that continues to grow in collectible value. If you are looking to invest or expand your collection with one of these gems, here are a few things to keep in mind. First, always verify the coin's authenticity and ensure it has been graded or assessed by a reputable source if you are paying premium prices. Look for coins with strong details in the platypus and wave pattern, and especially those that show the beautiful blue waves toning effect. Store the coin in a protective casing to preserve its condition and avoid any exposure to moisture or direct sunlight. It is also smart to keep an eye on the numismatic market trends, as the value of coins like this often increases over time with collector interest. Acquiring one now while prices are still accessible could prove to be a wise investment for the future. To wrap it up, the 1997 Australia 20 cents Blue Waves coin in very fine condition is a true treasure in the world of coin collecting. Its historical roots, exquisite design, rarity in high-grade conditions, and ever-growing demand make it a standout piece that continues to appreciate in value. Whether you are a seasoned collector or a passionate newcomer, adding this coin to your collection is a smart and rewarding move. Stay tuned for more videos highlighting rare finds, and do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe for updates on the most sought-after coins in the market today. Happy collecting!